G'day, how the fuck are ya? Yeah, good, thanks. Good, I'm well. I just want to get an indication of how adult you all are, okay? So make some noise for me if you are up to date with your taxes. Very proud of you, Melbourne. Well done. Good, good, good. Make some noise for me if you put your rubbish out on time this week. Wow, you guys are so responsible. I'm really proud of you. Make some noise for me, and this is the big one. Make some noise for me if you are a competent user of Microsoft Excel. Fucking Excel, you know what I mean? It's like that gets the biggest cheer of the night usually. You know, it's like pivot tables. Like, love it, right? Love it. It's such a handy thing. It's like, yes, after every festival season, I get to work out how much money I didn't make. It's great. So handy, some function. But this is the thing. I'd have to say that the most adult thing that I've done recently is that I bought a throw pillow. I know, right? It was one of those sequin ones that go like back and forth, you know, like those, not like the good ones, like the shit Kmart ones, right? Like the $12 specials. And so obviously I got the pillow, I like put it on my bed, you know, it matched everything. You know, I made sure that I took a photo of it and like filtered the fuck out of it, you know, put it on Instagram and like hashtagged adulting. And then just in the middle of the sequins, I just had a big dick drawn in it, you know, just right there, just like 2 steps forward, 1 dick back, which is basically a metaphor for my life. And so it always really weirded me out, you know, as a kid that like, you know, you never really got to know what being an adult really was, you know. Like as a kid, it was always like, oh, you'll find out when you're older. Or like, you know, you'll find out when you're a woman, you know, when you're a woman. Oh, okay. Oh, so when I start bleeding out of my vagina, I can, you know, buy a house, I can drive a car, I can have a mortgage and have 37 cats because I'm a woman now. And it's like, oh, all right, cool. What's the equivalent for a boy becoming a man? Does anyone know? What's the exact point when a boy becomes a man? No one knows. That's right, never. That's right. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. But this is the thing, right? Like as a kid, you never get fucking told anything because adults just sugarcoat the shit out of everything for you. And I know this because I have experience as a children's entertainer. That's right. As any performing artist probably has. And, you know, like you'd be there at these parties and, you know, every kid needs to fucking win a prize, right? No matter what. It's like, you know, we'll be playing like musical chairs and it's like, oh, look, you didn't get a chair, but don't worry, here's a prize. But as an adult, if you don't get a chair, you fucking lose. Right? And no one tells you this. And it really makes me so frustrated because I wonder whether if we weren't sugarcoated the shit out of everything in our life all the time, that maybe, just maybe, we all wouldn't have grown up to be such disappointments. Well, I can't take another spoiled kid, nothing worse than them, except for their parents. A fairy's job is to protect youth. Now it's time to learn the truth. 'Cause we're building them up just to cut them down. You see, for me, you gotta be cruel to be kind in the right measure. Cruel to be kind, it's a very good sign. Cruel to be kind means that you love them parents. You gotta be cruel to be kind. Just do your best to understand kids. Happy endings exist only in Thailand. As for listening to them nursery rhymes, they were written in the wrong time. If we wrote them again, they'd probably be more like, I don't know, maybe like nursery rhymes written to like rap music or something, you know? And it can be like a lot more relatable and we can just sneak in a few home truths in there so they know what's to come. So maybe it'll go a bit like this. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe, but it still cost her $1,200 a month. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies isn't gonna pay your fucking rent. Jack and Jill went up a hill to fetch a pail of water, but then Jack fell down and broke his crown. Luckily they had insurance. Itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and filled him with self-doubt. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. Then Itsy bitsy spider moved back in with his parents. Georgie, Porgy, Puddin' Pie kissed the girls and made them cry. Georgie, Porgy, Puddin' pumpkin pie probably should have been put in jail. Because that's sexual assault, kids. Cruel to be kind in the right measure. Cruel to be kind, it's a very good sign. Cruel to be kind means that you love them parents. Old MacDonald had a farm, but then there was a drought and the bank foreclosed on him. E-I-E-I-O. Which isn't even how you spell farm. You gotta be cruel to be kind. Thank you.